Good morning. All right. Let's see. That was odd. Good morning, chat. It's cleanup time. Okay, everything. So, before the restart, um, a few hours before the restart, we almost filled up all the lockers. So, yeah. We took care of a lot of the stuff in the ocean, because the ocean stuff gets a little tricky. Oh, that's a PD gun. Let's not mess with that until it's recovered before someone gets like raided. But just a heads up, uh, it's probably going to be a server cleanup stream. So, uh, very likely not going to be RPing. We're cleaning up the mess. So, clear bind. Can I rebind my inventory? K. What would be more convenient? Just R. Cycle siren. Maybe an FE? F4? Does that do anything? 2 maybe. F2. Okay. That should simplify things. Instead of reaching over. November. It's November. It's November. I'm getting rid of it. Where are my alerts? Where are my normal alerts? Hold.
What did you just
We're
do?
back. Angel, thank you for the 77 months. I appreciate it. Wait. What? Huh? Why is that? Wait, is that? I'm confused. Let's check the water. Especially the canals and then Mirror Park. We did a good portion of stuff in the ocean. Most stuff in the ocean ends up being weapons or something weapon related. But hope everyone's doing well. On my coffee this morning. Do 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 do. I don't know why. I've seen so many of these around. Like the actual grocery item. Again, I don't quite know why. Say that bag looked tiny. It's a fucking seed bag. think we can get this one cleared. Maybe not. We'll eventually restart. If we start getting too close, by the way, to the limit of stuff we can throw in the locker, I mean, do I take this? Nah. What I'll have to do is data chip. I'll have to drop the things that are bad, like this, for example, and turn them into trash. Because then I can just clear trash. And then problem solved. Now, I will also say there's going to be no systematic way that I'm doing this, okay? I will zoom from one side of the map to the next. Please don't judge me. All right? It's like whatever's closest to me. Is there even stuff here? Who did this? I don't think I've ever heard the plane. I actually don't think I've ever heard that audio in GTA. And I wish I hadn't. Weird that things are coming up as old pile of scrap. GPS tracker. Is the airport clear? Almost. Doink. Do be cleanup time though. Okay, that one's actually not there. Yes, I did. It's red. So it's 1,000% the label. The label was swapped. And again, it had to have been at the store. Do. Actually, you know what? Maybe I should just go on all the freeways and just like collect everything around them. Oop. Anytime something's in the water, there's like a high probability it's a gun. Or a molly, I guess. We'll say a weapon. We'll rephrase. So, remember what I was talking about? Weapons that are dropped from a boat and not thrown, they end up, and it's not just weapons, but it's primarily weapons that this happens to. Or anything dropped, really, but because in the water, it's mostly weapons. You can't see anything here. Like, it doesn't matter what you do, but it's there. Don't know why that happens, but it does. So there's going to be times we open inventories and there's going to be nothing, and it's because it's turned to trash. So I've bound F2 to be inventory and F3 to clear trash around me. That's how I'm sorting that out. You know what? 61,000 in the ocean. It was swept away. Hello? Who's chucking money in the fucking ocean? My goodness. Who's doing this? Um... Something's... That's not normal, chat. Give me a second. Because that's certainly... not normal. Give me a sec. Let me figure out the source of this. I'm not going to look too in-depth, but... at least want to take a gander. Oh gosh, what's this character set ID? 20450. Alright. Notepad. It was definitely very odd. Here. This. And last one. Alright, let's take a look. Jet, these things have been down here for more than a month. Let's see. Been down here for a few months. The only thing I can think of is like potentially something bugged out. Maybe there was like server lag and someone was given more money than usual and they just tossed it. Is the only thing I can think of. Oh, I do know what it is. I know exactly what it is. Yes. Gem, you are correct. It is. Because these were pulled from the hot run inventory. And it's when the hot runs were giving stupid amounts of money. When I say stupid, like millions. Why is there stuff around here? Huh? It's like inside. How'd that happen? Hmm. So Yeah, nothing nefarious going on there. Wait a minute. Actually up here, or is it inside? Oh, it's in the wall. I was gonna say, this is clear. I lied. Also, I will say, no clipping with this on is a little jarring because Q is down, E is up, but E's also pickup. So understand that there's going to be a lot of up and down movement. All right. I'm apologizing in advance. $50 in cash. We're fucking rich. Okay, here's the thing. I suspect this is going to be at 0 quality. So if I open inventory, it's going to show nothing. It's going to turn to a trash bag. Oh. Rare that a magazine isn't at 0. Actually fucking rare. That's the fucking I'm picking up the Molotov. It's gonna keep showing up. No. I'll leave it there. Fuck, man. Wait, is this the area that one... No, that one local police car. Do you guys remember? We showed up over here and there was a local PD car. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Oh. I didn't take my medication. Hold on. Okay. How do I want to do this? Who's hiding wrenches back there? Who goes out of their way to hide that in that manner? Again, regarding... I cleared most things in the water. That's a PD gun. It's in the water, but where is it? Pile of scrap. It's a legal gun. Yoink. Listen, we can periodically check logs and see how long ago some of these things were ditched. What the? Gonna be blueprints? Yeah. That is not surprising. Could have found that one. The server doesn't wipe discarded items on restart daily. No, it's all persistent. Even if something is at 0 quality, it won't disappear until here I can demonstrate. Turbo visually shows even though it's at 0, it'll only turn into a trash bag if someone opens the inventory. Otherwise, everything will stay. Which direction do I go? There's a lot of stuff there, but...
Sir, sorry, you said you like whispered something.
I'm probably gonna turn VoIP off, so I don't overhear people's conversations. I remember when Nikes was doing this, I think it was this building right here, had a bunch of guns on the roof. I do distinctly recall that. Why? There's some messy people. Actually, this is always a mess. Not only is it... Not is it always a mess, these dumpsters are always full. Though they're not right now. Why are we shoving things behind the dumpsters, guys? They're not even full. There's normally things on the roof. Goes over there. Chat, I'm not kidding when I say this. I probably picked up well over like 300 guns from the ocean. Half of which you couldn't see. Like visually you could not see at all. It's down here. Gift boxes. Boink. Those guns to end up in PD possession. Spend the time researching their history. The reality is most of these guns, well, not necessarily the ones I'm grabbing right now, but most of the like hundreds of weapons that I found earlier, especially the ones found in the middle of the ocean, will have literally never been found by anyone and have likely been there for ages. Because again, they rest on like, I don't know why they don't render, but they rest on like the surface because I'm assuming someone just opened up the inventory on a boat. But they don't show. Like they literally don't show. Don't know why. Guys, how quickly do these go bad? Because, like, surely these have been here for a while, right? Actually, you know what? It'd be easy for me to check. This... Search. These have been here since October 31st. Who dropped them? Question. It was... No comment. We'll put these back. A joint, 5 of them actually. Just trying to hang on until now, who even goes to the damn pier? Ooh, I don't like empty bags. They don't stack. And oftentimes people buy like a shit ton of them. There's... Okay, trash. Do. Hello? I did clear the pier area earlier. See, the gun... Okay, I will say I only cleared, like, close-ish to land in a lot of areas. Okay, so, like, I don't know if there would be... Huh, if there would be anything, like, out here. I guess we can find out. As I promise you, if guns are being dumped, it's either in a dumpster or in the ocean or the Mirror Park Lake. One of the few. Oh my god, what was that? I saw what that was. Was it a phone with a SIM? Oh no. It's a scrap item. There's a reason I didn't take that before. I don't remember why. Oh, this I know what it is. Uh like I'm not going to take that one because it's fine. They can be recycled now, I believe. So these are not displaying properly. I don't know why. However, all of these random scrap items are like, I think they render as golf balls. And it is someone who went around and like role played putting down like wildlife, eggs for wildlife. That's why I didn't take them before. Where to guns? That's the real question. I don't think I cleared Ooh, what was that? No. You are probably going to see more things along, like, all that stuff. Same exact thing, like, RP, like, bird eggs, stuff like that. Ooh. Yeah, see, same thing. Probably going to be a weapon, or not a weapon, but... There's nothing... Like, I'm not crazy, right, chat? There's nothing rendered. That wasn't there. And it happens every time. I want to say, like, inner city water stuff I haven't done. Canals. Vespucci canals, I think I did. This was a phone with a SIM, I believe. I didn't grab it. I really... Oh, you know what? Hold on. I haven't checked the Alamo Sea. That's gotta be good. Yeah. I fuck with the Alamo Sea. How often is cleanup needed? I have been cleaning things up sporadically for a while. Why there's so many Sims? Hello? It's something I just do sort of in my free time. But it was a lot more manual work, if you will. Because I didn't have these blue lines before. I was literally just going out randomly and collecting. No, we can't clear by age when it comes to inventory. See, all of these are scrap items. This leads me to believe that these might just not be... Like, these might be, like, role-played as, like, shells and stuff. Which I don't want to take. So I might leave these alone. That's what I'm assuming it is. In fact, I can almost guarantee it, especially in this area. If I find some that are only on the surface, which might be a little difficult. Do. Yeah, it really sucks that they're not rendering properly. I wonder if I restart if that would resolve it. Boink. And clear the trash bags. Then we won't need to use up inventory space. Yeah, all of the gun-related stuff that I found previously was stuff right along the surface. Yeah, like, those things, again, never gonna be found. Which is unfortunate. Yeah, it's all scrap stuff. The invisible hunting rifle. Oh, here we go. There's some more stuff that isn't scrap related. It's actually so funny that you're able to like determine the scrap things because someone obviously is, you know, intentionally putting things out there to make it more immersive, right? Like role play, like clamshells and, you know, countless other things. And they're out in the middle, literally the middle of the Alamo Sea, right? And then people just throwing shit. It's right next to the edge of the water. It's all trash. It's literally all trash. I don't know if you can recycle keys. Based on how many I find, I assume not, but... Doo-doo-doo. Uh-oh. A cigarette. Holy fuck. I was sitting there like, what is so small? Yeah, I can. I can spawn objects in the office. I don't know that I can make it look good. Like, specifically looking for objects would be a... Why is there... Okay, I didn't mean to grab that. They can have their fabric back. Oh, shit. This is a problem. That'll do. For now. Holy fuck. Okay, chat. Let's identify, like, a grouping of weapons. I'm not actually seeing much. I don't know what the hell this is. Oh. Are these all dead? Yeah. What could you be? Hook. Do do do. Anything would be better than or better than how Pred's office looks right now. Pred's office actually, I mean, listen, it's Pred's office. Let's be honest, it is very on theme for Pred. What's this? Trash. Oh, hold on. Stuff on the surface. Okay, that wasn't a gun because it turned to trash. Chat, I think I'm gonna restart because I would love for these to render because then I could see from a distance because they look like golf balls if it's the ones I'm referring to. Or they even have. Listen, let me show you in a second here. I want to say it's next to. Oh gosh, where was it? Cassidy Trail off a Great Ocean. Over here, you see a bunch of items. No, up here. Bunch of items. Someone has gone around and individually placed every one of these items, and they'll be on like tree sides, like this. This is a mushroom. I can't see it's a mushroom because the scrap stuff is wonky right now, but that's role played as a mushroom. There's eggs everywhere. Another gun. Yeah, I'm gonna restart. I do want to see those items from a distance. Which the last time I saw that happen with scraps items was when like Kappa went down. Has one too many slot machines? Hopefully it loads properly. Because I also know that when it happened in the past, it was not consistent. Like, it would happen for some people, but not others. Oh my god, Ray. I forgot to send you that thing. Oh gosh. Whoops. I had a request. Thing is, I pulled the info. I have to remove a bunch of stuff. I also can't find it in my Google Sheets. Is that my different email? Okay. Let's hope we see golf balls for a lot of these things. Ignore the default Danny. Golf balls? Oh, damn it. That's so unfortunate. I don't... There's like a lot of items. All scrap items. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We are tossing these. We are picking all of these up. We're gonna drop them to a single bag. Look at that. Problem solved. Now, something tells me no one's gonna miss those deer parts. Hey, that's definitely... Hey, we're throwing rocks. You know, I kind of regret doing a portion of it offline. Because if you had seen the amount of guns... Actually fucking wild. Now I need to, like, find lines that don't go all the way down. Like this one. I'm not going to get too close to, like, the New Babylon area. Primarily because... Now, who's throwing out advanced repair kits? Hello? Who hurt these people? Holy fuck. Like, again, all of these scraps. It's actually crazy. Sorry. How rare it is to find guns at the bottom of the Alamo Sea. Just, it doesn't happen. And straight up, if it wasn't for these scrap items, it would look considerably clearer. Yeah. Gold. No. I would just feel bad if I yoinked all the scrap items. So difficult to see in the Alamo Sea. Is that literally just a rock? Why? That wasn't a scrap item. That's a shoe. A fish into a trash bag. Unfortunately, we might accidentally pick up some scrap items. And it's kind of just due to the fact that there's a problem with them rendering at the moment. Why? I wonder what those items were. A knife. Rebinding my inventory key to F2 for this instead of reaching over to K. Definitely worth. Um... I'm just gonna grab everything around this pier, even if it is a scrap item. None of them have yet. Tourniquet. I think it might be time to go back to the city. Doing this would have been considerably more satisfying, but again, the scrap item thing, I want to fuck up. Look at look at how spread apart they are. Anything in... Wait, hold. Okay, all that turned to trash. Hello? What happened here? Scrap items. Someone individually put plants between all these? Except we can't see what they are because the scrap items aren't displaying properly? Being griefed. House key in a bush. Another house key. Another one. Groceries? More groceries? Can someone like hit me with the meta? Like, why am I finding so many grocery items? If I picked the... Yeah, it would take considerably more time, though. Um... Rock. You know what's... We're gonna leave that. You know what's funny? When I was doing this months ago, I don't know why, but I found so many small rocks at the Redwood Lights track. Don't know why that happened either. Also, we cleaned up a good portion of Polito as well earlier. A lot of things in this area are also scrap items. Who's opening boxes up here? Who hurt these people? No sim. Yoink. Is there a shootout here? Why is there a casing? Margot escargot. Are these supposed to be like the equivalent of you know how people get those like LED little solar garden light things or like path lights? Oh my gosh. Very clever. I'm fully on board. I would have never thought about that, and that's why I can't be the one to design Rhodes' office. Ah, yes, the machine pistol. A rock and a rock. I don't suspect that phone would ever lead to anything, just based on where it's at, but you never know. Not the projectile. I don't think that... Spoke too soon? Oh? Promising? Water. Water and water. What are you doing all the way out here? Not the Smack 10 compact. How far out can you... Oh, wait. Oh, it rendered. It rendered, but only after we went, like, under the water. Oh. I don't think anyone's coming back for that. How far can you go out before you hit that point where, like, you die? Or, like, blow up in a boat or whatever? Quite far? Like, what are the odds I start seeing blue lines out here from, like, weapons dumped? I think it's far more likely that if we see anything out here, it would be, like, a bunch of weapons. Mm-hmm. Sim? Damn, someone didn't want that sim to ever be fucking found. Damn, and they separated the phone and the sim. They were adamant that shit was never being found. I think I might be too far out. I don't know what's too far or what's not far enough. I know, I thought I saw a blue line. Oh. Ah, yes. The floating ammo. And trash. That must be cargo. Oh, speaking of which. Actually, let's, see if there's any evidence. No. But surely that's cargo, since that shit was floating in the air. Go like really far out. See, I feel like the going far out portion, I think would be specific to like straight out away from collectibles pouch. Yeah. Clearing up stuff. It'll look pretty bad in the city, but I'm thinking like straight out from like Civ docks. Maybe even by the pier. Like I would see blue lines. I would say like, yeah. Collectible pouches? Really? That's what I'm expecting, a fucking gun drop, you know? I've been scammed. Look how far out we are, though. Holy fuck. All that for collectible pouches? What engine block? I couldn't tell you. 440 CU V8. Ooh. Wait. Who does this belong to? 1184? Miller! That's Miller's gun! Poor guy. Poor guy. There was other stuff. It is rusted. Rusted away. By the ocean. Yeah. Ooh. Oh? Yo. It's promising out here, chat. Whatever that was. We fuck with guns. Definitely not any further out, I would say. It's definitely better. I agree. Just because there's like a lot of like piers and stuff. Ooh, a knife. Interesting. Some of these guns aren't even bad. Holy fuck! Hello? Are we in Narnia? Hey, whoa! You know what's weird? These things are rendering. Like they're actually rendering. That's not very common in the water. Why? So weird. Oh. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Wrong place, guys. Wrong place. Oops. I think that may have been like purgatory or something. No, no, it's not for us. It's not for us. We're gonna stay far away. Also, I did find yesterday a stash